You ever text Earl about him? Like, man.
No, but I seen Earl say some stuff about it. Earl better watch out. Get his fighter hurt bad, like I did before.
I'm saying though, like, how many times he gotta say he gonna fight an elite fighter and never fight him? He 30 years old now. Like, what we talking about? Like, bro, 30 talking about he gonna fight me. Yo, when you gonna fight me? You say next. Okay.
You coming into my house.
It don't matter.
My house. This is my shit.
It don't matter. That's cool.
This is my shit.
That's cool.
That's my shit.
Every underdog gotta go through the top dog. You the top dog right now, and I'm coming to take that shit, bro.
He know for sure he's not on my level, but he got people around him that think they want to put something, like, be that man. He know for sure. He know for sure. That's why when he was facing off, he knew. He felt my energy. He gonna feel it June the 15th.
These two coming together will be nothing but fireworks, and again, I'm really, really excited to see Tank in his return back to this wonderful sport. Again, everyone's been anticipating his return, and now they're going to get it on June the 15th.
Just such an exciting fight for the fight fans. Two young, undefeated, hungry lions kind of clashed heads today just now. Talk to us about the willpower of a guy like Frank Martin coming in. Just so excited, but naturally you guys just feel like he still doesn't have enough for you guys.
Yeah, he's definitely a good fighter, but again, it's different when, and you could just see the interaction between those two. It's like the guy, his first time here, he probably didn't know what to expect, and the other guy, obviously, he's been around for a little while.
We heard Tank saying that this is my house.
Yeah.
House, right?
So I'm sure that the fans will come away from this. Again, it's a lot of animosity built up between those two, and they'll be able to settle it in the ring on June the 15th.
With all the animus and the bad blood, does this solidify the fact that you expect the knockout on Fight Night?
Well, I was expecting that anyway. Again, it's going to be a great fight for the fans. And also with David Benavidez being on this wonderful card, again, you have, those two are the two most explosive fighters, in my opinion, in the entire sport. And they're going to get the fans.
The build-up to the Dervin and Tank Davis versus Frank Martin fight is proving to be an exciting one, as both fighters are involved in a heated rivalry. In the lead-up to this clash, the face-off and heated press conference, which took place a couple of weeks ago, has generated plenty of hype. And it's only getting hotter as we near this highly anticipated clash.
Once again, things heating up already for this main event, the WBA Lightweight Championship of the World. Fighters, take your seats. We'll have a chance to hear from both of these fighters momentarily. Using the microphones should be interesting.
Set for June 15th, this fight marks the long-awaited return of Tank Davis to the boxing ring. Tank has been inactive from the sport for a year now, and after his knockout win over Ryan Garcia last year, fans have been eagerly awaiting the star boxer's return against a big name in the division, and it looks like Frank Martin is the perfect match.
Gervonta Tank Davis will be facing the ghost, Frank Martin, June. Ah! Yeah! That's the I'm talking about, Gervonta. Perfect. Now, I don't know if the fight is going to be at 135 or if it's going to be at 140, but I'm super lit because to me, that Frank Martin is the perfect preparation for Devin the American Dream Haney. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank Martin.
As you just saw, there's a lot of excitement regarding this fight, and this isn't going to be just another fight for Tank. Both these fighters have a history that goes back to their amateur days, where Frank Martin SP sparred with Tank. Tank already revealed that he beat Martin during sparring a professional bout between these two, therefore makes it even more exciting to see who wins. Frank Martin has also talked about his sparring session with Tank, and he had some interesting things to say about his opponent.
Frank, man, it's too bad people can't see, but that was amazing sparring just now with you and Gervonta Davis. What'd you make of that session?
It was good work, you know what I mean? Got to get to know the world champion. I held my own, he held his. Good experience, good experience.
People will be interested to see what you thought of everything, the power, the speed, the skills. What was your assessment of Tank Davis?
He's sharp. You gotta have some, I feel like you gotta have some power. You gotta be able to, you gotta be able to hold your own in there. Tank beast.
What'd you think of the punching power?
Cool. He got some power. Maybe crack.
For you know, sparring guys 130, 135, was he like maybe the best puncher you ever sparred?
Nah.
What'd you think of the skills?
Good timing, sharp, good, on point.
During the latest press conference, however, Frank Martin seemed confident about his chances against Tank, and boldly stated that the sparring days were behind him, and that he's ready to show the world what he's got in a real fight against the best boxer in the division.
It's sparring. We fighting June 15th. I don't even want to keep talking about the sparring, you know. He was gonna show me the video, he didn't show it. He showed a certain part and then they got turned up and all that, but it wasn't nothing that he showed, you know. But I don't really want to keep like mentioning the sparring. We fighting now, so the story of sparring, we can go ahead, sweep that under the rug, and when we fight June 15th, you know, it's on.
No, this is where it really counts. And I always found it like, I don't know, sparring's practice. Like, why is it so much weight placed on it, you know?
I mean, it's like, just sometimes, I mean, you can have a bad day in sparring. You know, you can spar somebody you spar all the time. You can have one bad day, and then, you know, they might get off on you. Next couple days, you go in and whoop their ass. You know, so sparring is just sparring at the end of the day, you know. It all come down to when you fight night. That's it.
Is a lot of the friction that we saw at the press conference, is it based because of those encounters in the gym, or is it like a lot more?
Nah, I think it's just like, he know he in there with something that's real, you know, just from how I am as a person. Like, he know it, he feel it, you know. So I just think that the dominance, that alpha side that's in both of us, like, it's just natural.
Frank Martin was also asked about his weaknesses being exposed during his last victory against Artem Haradunian, and a Detroit boxer gave a confident response.
Great game plan. We got a game plan for everything, you know, so I'm glad they judged me off my last performance.
What do you make of that? People bringing up that last performance and really, yeah, kind of on paper looking at how you looked and how he looked against Ryan.
I mean, you gotta. They always say people, you gonna always be judged off your last performance, right? So they judge me off that, so it's cool, you know. I got another performance June 15th, and then people will be able to judge me.
Feels he's already won this fight and credits it to his game plan training in preparation for this fight. Martin is riding high, and he thinks he can put up a good show against Tank. But let's also look at the predictions for this fight, because as it turns out, not everyone is favoring Frank Martin to defeat Tank. Perhaps the biggest prediction came from Tank's promoter, CDO of Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerby. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications so that you never miss out on videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.